Good evening, guys, my dear friends. I'm ready for part 3, how to improve your English. I had promised to make this video more interesting, and I will rather try to generate tremendous interest. Hopefully, this video will evoke great response. So today, I'm going to discuss as to how to retain a word for a long time. What are the lacuna, what are the shortcomings in our system, or I should say, what were the shortcomings? Some of them have been rectified. Guys, students of my generation will remember that during our time, especially in during school days, we were asked to memorize a word from English to Hindi, right? And an episode comes to my mind. When I was in 10th standard, we had a lesson, footprint without feet. I think most of you may have gone through that lesson, especially people of my generation, people who were growing up in 70s to 90s, 78 to 94, 93 or whatever. And I think this lesson remained in a lot of books, especially in 10th standard. Footprint without feet. The story of Griffith, who was a scientist. He invented a drug by swallowing which a man could disappear or could become invisible. So in that lesson, we read an expression. Griffith became popular. His work sat on all tongues. So remember, sat on all tongues. So we were told to memorize like set on all tongues means charcha ka vishay ban gaya. Instead of charcha ka vishay ban gaya, if we would have been asked to make 3 or 4 sentences, suppose Albert Einstein with his discovery was set on all tongues, then we could have understood set on all tongues mean became famous. So many such expressions are there which we used to memorize from English to Hindi. That doesn't work at all. Such expressions don't last long. They retain or remain in our mind and then disappear in a jiffy. So best way to remember a word is understand its meaning, memorize its synonym, and then make use of it in 2 or 3 sentences. So that will help us. That helps us a lot. Suppose you read a word, brick. What is brick? First of all, you have to understand. Then try to make it in your own sentences. My friend works in a brickyard. We have got bricks of different size. Brick by brick, layer by layer, I'm trying to get rid of ignorance. So in these 3 sentences, 2 or 3 sentences rather, we managed to understand the use of brick in different ways. My friend works in brickyard. It means it's a noun. Brick by brick, layer by layer, it's a sort of adjective. And we have got the brick of different size. So by doing it, the word brick, you can retain in your mind longer than ever. So this is the first important way. Rather, I've seen people who try to memorize dictionary, which is not correct way of doing it. It's a similar like I want to learn driving. And if I consult a driver and he tells me the way, how to sit on driving seat, start the car, use the clutch and gear. I can verbally remember it, but can't drive. Similar is the case with language. A language can be mastered by using its vocabulary, by dwelling on different parts of speech which are prescribed for learning a language. That is very important. Next, as I mentioned, the listening and speaking are very important. They are. I have yet to touch reading and writing. And today, I'm going to do a bit. Reading, for example, definitely gives you a lot of pleasure, especially if you read the material which appeals to you, which is catering to your taste. That is rather, there is no better pleasure of reading than any other aspect of life. So when you read something, come across different words, different phrases, different idiom, different expressions, note it down and make 2 or 3 sentences. As I mentioned before, you'll realize that your vocabulary does not only get enriched, but you get a lot of content. You get rid of preposterous things. You get rid of struggling for finding good words when required. Thank you. It's going to be a short video. Tomorrow, one more topic. Actually, I have decided to at least make 10 videos, but depending on your response, I can enhance. Rather, number of videos can go up to 15 or 20, but minimum 10, I bet you. That's my promise. Thank you. Have a good time. Bye-bye.